Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, week 143 of my keto journey. And in today's video, I'm going to give you my results for the week, but we're going to talk about something that I feel the majority of us struggle with, and that is insecurity. So we are going to dive into that topic right now. Alright guys, before we get started, if you are new to my channel, welcome, and welcome to all of my new subscribers that have subscribed recently. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. If you don't know who I am and this is the first time you're clicking on my video, hello, I am the incredible shrinking Steffi, and this channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I have lived my entire life as an obese person, so figuring out what exactly got me to my highest weight and being able to fix that to never ever return again. That is pretty much what my channel is all about. I share absolutely everything, and we really focus more on the mental side of this journey because that's really where our focus should be if we want to be successful. I also do what I eat in a day videos though. I lose my weight through keto and intermittent fasting, so I show you exactly what I eat and how I've been able to lose my weight. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And also I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables. Come join us over there. So today is Friday, and usually my results videos are up Wednesdays. So this is going to change moving forward, hopefully temporary. I don't know how long, but my husband's days off changed at work. His job changed, so his days off changed, which means my days off have changed. So I changed my weigh-in day just so I'm not going to be stressed out trying to get my videos filmed and edited, while taking care of the kids. So it's just easier to have them uploaded on Fridays moving forward. So just so you guys know, no longer going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be on Friday. This may be temporary though. His job changed, so I will keep you guys updated. And we may go back to Wednesdays, but maybe we'll stay on Fridays. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right, so before we get into the topic of insecurity, I did want to mention that my May fast this month, if you're unaware, we are doing 5-day fasts every single month, once a month, just to kickstart weight loss, keep it going, keep us disciplined, right? Like we want to discipline ourselves and we want to stay on track. It's easy to fall off track. I just recently had a setback, which kind of sucked, but getting back on track is what's key. It doesn't matter how many times we fall down. What matters is that we get back up. And these fasts are just a way for us to do that, a way for us to stay on track. So for May fast, we are starting on May 22nd. We're going to do Monday through Friday as always. And what we're doing this month is we're going to do OMAD again. But Callie and I, we are everyday weighers. And so what we're personally going to do is do a scale fast as well. So if you weigh in every day, I encourage you to do that with us. Take a fast from the scale and do OMAD with us. Or if you don't weigh in, maybe you don't step on the scale, I encourage you to look at your daily life. And is there something that you should fast from? It doesn't matter what it is. Is there something that may be unhealthy for your mind or your body that you should fast from? I encourage you to fast Monday through Friday from that and see how you feel afterwards. Also, if you don't want to do OMAD, which by the way is 1 meal a day if you don't know, try doing another fast. Maybe do the egg fast or carnivore or beef and butter fast or a clean fast, a dry fast, water fast, whatever you want to do. If you guys want to participate in these fasts, just do something that's going to be a little bit challenging for you and to, keep you on track. So May 22nd, I will mention this again as we get closer to that date, but that is when the next fast is going to happen. All right, guys, so let's talk about insecurity because this is an area that I really struggle in, and I'm good at pretending. I'm good at, putting on a smile and pretending that I'm like this confident person when really I have struggled with insecurity my entire life. Like I said, I grew up as an obese person, so as a very small child, I was very big, and I have been through some tough times throughout my entire life. Have you ever heard the phrase, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me"? That couldn't be further from the truth, because the root of insecurity are the words of death, destruction, rejection that are spoken over you or to you or about you, and they have fractured your identity. This could have happened in your childhood, this could have happened in your adulthood, but it doesn't matter when it has happened. Because the result is that you can't see yourself clearly because of the cracks that those words created in your identity that have completely distorted the way that you see yourself. Now, growing up, I was a fat kid, and so that was a target. You know, kids are mean, kids are bullies, there's bullies out there, and I was bullied because of my weight throughout my entire childhood. And it hurts. It hurts. They may be just words, but it hurts. And you hear it enough, you're going to start believing it yourself, you know? You're going to expect it. Like, you carry around that weight, that physical weight and that emotional weight. And you know someone's going to look at you. You know someone's going to judge you. You feel it. You just feel it. And even as an adult, you know, being almost 400 pounds as an adult, I know people are looking at me, you know, like I know people are judging me. And even when someone's not, I would still think that they were, you know, because that was what I had become to believe. That is what I believed because of my insecurity, because of those words that were spoken to me and about me through my entire life. We hear it enough, we start to believe it. And I have an awesome mom who I've had an amazing relationship with my entire life. I have not had an amazing relationship with my dad, and I don't talk about it much on this channel because I don't know, I don't really want to be someone who calls someone out and just like talks bad about someone, whether they deserve it or not. I just didn't want to be that person, but I feel like it's kind of necessary for this video. I did want to just share a few things because it is a huge part of my childhood. It is a huge part of my insecurity because we all want to be accepted by our parents, right? And I was always accepted by my mom, but it was my dad's approval that I wanted. And I was always the fat kid. I was always the fat sister, the fat daughter, you know, the fat friend. I was the fat one. And he made me know it. And so I didn't grow up with my dad. He ended up moving down to Florida. And so I would visit him starting at the age of 12 on my summer breaks. And every single summer I would go down and he would put me on a diet because I was too fat. And I know he had his reasons and I know he wanted me to be healthy, but his approach was definitely not right because the words that he spoke to me fractured my identity. The words fractured my identity. I don't want you to like anyone because I know they won't like you back because you're fat. Well, if you exercise, then you must eat like an effing pig. Okay, those are just a couple of the things that were said to me from my father. And I forgive him. I don't have any bitter feelings toward him. I know that he has his reasons. He has his past. He has his darkness that has created who he is, you know? Hurt people. And so I forgive him and there are no bitter feelings. I just want to put that out there. But the point of me sharing it is that those words have stayed with me all of these years because they fractured my identity. And so there's nothing that we want more than to be loved and accepted by your parent, by your dad, you know, like, and I feel like I never was. I feel like he's never been proud of me. And I'm at a point now where it's like, that's fine. Like, I don't need that right now. I don't need that. But I think I need to get in touch with those feelings that I have carried with me through all these years if I really want to fix the root issue of my insecurity. And that's just a part of my insecurity. Kids, bullies in school, you know, the words that I've heard from other kids and parents. I mean, there were parents that would make a comment about my weight. And so being able to let go of that and not let that shape who I am, because that's pretty much what it has done, you know? The words that we have believed, which by the way are lies, the words that we have believed all these years have shaped and molded our understanding of who we think we are. And that's crazy. And so I really feel like God is working with me on this recently, with my devotions that I do in the morning, it's really been the topic of like everything that I'm reading. And so I know this is an area that really needs to be fixed if I want to be successful on this weight loss journey and in life. We need to let go of these past demons. We need to let go of these words that were spoken over to us. We need to reject them as the lies that they are if we want to move forward. And how do we do that? We remember who we are. I'm not the fat kid. I'm not the fat daughter. I'm not the fat friend. I am Stephanie. I am a child of God. And if we can remember who we are in Christ, then we'll never forget. We will never remember all of that crap that was spoken over to us because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And when it comes to losing weight, I feel like so many of us are at a standstill. Like we're just standing there, not moving because we're still believing the lies that maybe other people have said about us or that we have said about us ourselves. And, lies that we have carried with us, from our childhood or from a really bad time in our life. And we've never forgotten them and we've never let them go. It's time to let it go. It is time to let it go. We need to let go if we want to fix our insecurities. And I think a big problem is that we constantly compare ourselves to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. And when we believe those lies about ourselves, we constantly compare ourselves with other people and want their life. It's that toxic comparison that just digs a hole for us. Because most of the time, what we're comparing ourselves to is not even real. We're comparing ourselves to people on social media. Oh, I wish I could be as pretty as her, as skinny as her, as clean as her, as funny as her. Whatever we're comparing ourselves to, it may not even be real because we don't know the whole story. We don't know the whole story. We don't know the life behind that post on Facebook or whatever we're comparing ourselves to, or on TV, or just someone you see walking down the road or someone in a store. I remember a time when I was 20 years old and I was working in this place, and that was a really hard time for me. I'm not sure how much I weighed at that point when I was 20, but definitely in the 300s. I mean, I was very big, and this was a very low time for me where I felt extremely insecure. And the way that I saw myself was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I remember specifically a dream that I had where I was huge, huger than I actually was. But in my dream, I was sitting there and I was eating a chicken wing and I had chicken grease all over my face. I was just this fat slob, basically. And it sounds funny to say it, like maybe we laugh, maybe we chuckle, I'm sitting there eating a chicken wing with chicken grease all over my face. But it's sad. It's sad because that is how I saw myself. And I remember working in this place, and there was this girl that worked in another building across the street. And she was beautiful. And she had perfect hairs, like long, beautiful blonde hair. She was thin and just gorgeous and young, and I knew nothing about her. Absolutely nothing. And I just remember seeing her every day. She would drive in and she would go inside. And I wanted to be her. I wanted to be her so badly. I craved it. I wanted to be able to experience what that felt like to be this gorgeous girl at such a young age, because I never had that, Why wasn't I beautiful right where I was? I wasn't healthy, obviously, I needed to lose weight, but the way that I saw myself and my insecurities have just been with me my whole life. And I knew nothing about this girl. She could have been absolutely miserable, So my point is that we need to stop comparing ourselves to other people and realize who we are and accept ourselves as we are while trying to be better every single day. Every single one of us are born an original, but we end up spending our entire lives as a duplicate, wanting to be someone else, wanting to be anyone else but yourself. We focus so much on what we need to change, we focus so much on what we hate about ourselves rather than what's awesome. So I encourage you to take a moment today and every day and just to focus on what is so completely awesome about yourself, because there's so many awesome things about you. We need to change our focus. Remember who we are. Remember who God created us to be. and we need to fix this insecurity issue because it doesn't belong here. There is no reason for us to be insecure. Yeah, sure, there were crappy things that were said about us throughout our entire lives, but they're not true. We reject them as a lie and we remember the truth. And then we move forward. All right, guys, so that's the topic of insecurity, and I almost just ended the video without even sharing my results for the week. I totally just got on, I don't know, I just kept going with that, and yeah, lost my mind a little bit. So anyway, results for the week. So last week I weighed in at 216.8, and this morning I weighed in at 216.2. So I'm super happy with that. 0.6 pounds for this week. I'm gonna take it and move forward. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and join my support group on Facebook. And also, if you haven't checked out my Etsy shop, make sure to check that out. That link is below. Thank you to everyone who is supporting me and ordering from me. It is super exciting. This is going to help support my family and also raise some money for my skin removal surgery in the future. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, I will see you at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel like it's